Welcome back, or anybody that's new to the Cologne Talk X
EJ Talk Sense podcast.
episode 21, baby. Last week we had an episode, the 20th, with a guest, Rix Fragrance, our first guest of 2024. And it was pretty nice, man. And now we're back to a solo with both of us.
Yeah. Yeah, last week's episode was good, man. Loads of people seem to enjoy that. And Rax has some crazy knowledge on fragrances. His collection's dope as well. And he really collects from like loads of different houses, which is sick to see as well. And yeah, man, he's a sick guy that we had on
Yeah,
and many
he's
more
really
guests to
dope.
come, man.
Very exciting. I'm excited to see who our next one will be.
Yeah. But
We
the next
haven't
one
we
would defo be a guest one.
Uh-huh. I agree. And we haven't decided on anybody, so you guys don't know, we don't know. But we'll definitely have someone good.
Yeah. If I was to ask you now, who would your dream guest be on the podcast? And you can't say Jeremy.
Dream Gust.
Dream guest.
Man, that's hard. I
It's
want to
tough.
say a perfumer, probably. I want to say, you know what? I want to say Killian.
Oh,
Killian on the podcast, bro. That would
hey,
fucking go crazy.
that would be crazy. That'd be mad.
Imagine, oh my God. Or even Mason Crivelli on here,
Yeah,
or anybody like that, or Demi Rawling
that'd
would
be
be
dope.
dope.
That'd
Yeah.
be dope, man. Yeah, man. Like we got big plans for it, so it should be sick. But as
Yeah.
if you're not listening to this and you're watching this on YouTube or even on Spotify, are you lot peeping the fresh cut? Are you peeping the fresh cut on the boy? Take that hat off, bro.
I
Hey!
haven't even styled it, but
Oh, the beard's looking sharp. He's fresher than me. Sheesh.
that's a first.
I'm getting outdone by you today, and I got outdone by Ryex last week as well.
Let me zoom the camera in a little bit.
Should I just go and get my hat and put it on now?
Get covered up until your next cut. Dude, I have to drive like 30 minutes to get mine. It's fucking a long drive.
Oh, it's worth it though. It's worth it. It's
Yeah,
fresh.
100%, 100%. It makes me feel like a new person. It's like when you
And
get a new fragrance and you apply it for the first time, you feel like you wearing the best fragrance ever. This is
yeah,
how it feels.
like I'm wearing a couple new ones that I picked up this week. Shall I run through them? Shall I let you know what
Yeah,
I've got?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, let's see. I'm
So
excited.
first one up, we'll start with this one here, which is vanilla cake.
Does it smell like a vanilla cake?
Like so, Vanilla Absolute, yeah.
Yeah.
That that one's like a pure kind of vanilla extract fragrance, whereas this one, I think, has notes of like meringue and milk. This is like a more not sweeter, but more like a caramel, milky, lactonic fragrance. This one solid, and I tried this one in Paris, and it was nice. And I bought this one on Notino for, I think it was like 50 pound.
That's a good price.
I'm getting them discounts in.
Hey, you finally hitting discounters.
I'm getting them discounts, and then we did. What did we mention last year that we think would potentially be the best release of 2024?
I'm not sure.
I'll give you a clue.
Oh, Initio Narcotic Delight. Dude, I seen that. Ooh.
Oh,
Is it the best Initia? What do you think?
100% not.
What? Really?
Nah, bro. It's not.
It's not? What's the best? What do you think is
Side
the
e-
best?
side effect.
This is under side effect number two?
This is under side effect.
Really? Oh
Like
shit.
so smell wise, we saw the notes, yeah, and we saw cherry, we saw cognac, we saw
Tobacco?
tobacco,
Yeah.
yeah, we saw vanilla in there, some spices, and the opening is good. The fragrance
Hmm.
smells nice, yeah. The only one thing I've got to say about the fragrance projection, it is not great, bro.
That's a PDM Initio special.
Like, so I wore it yesterday and I done a few sprays on my hand, yeah. I'm not even lying. After 2 hours, bro, I had to do this, like put right to my nose. So projection is not good on this one for me anyway. I think Ragnar's got it and he said it's pretty good for him, but for me, nah.
No. Maybe down the line if it ages a little more, might be
Yeah.
a little better. Because that's how side effect was for me when I first got it, and I let
Mm.
it sit on the shelf for a little bit, and it got a little better after that.
I'm gonna try and do that, but because more expensive than the rest of the line. It's like £245, whereas everything else is 230. So I expected it to be better performing, whereas for me it's worse, man.
It seems like that's a common thing with the sister companies of PDM and Initio because I don't really get any crazy performance from both houses. Like
The only one,
probably the best one is Carlisle, and nothing really comes close to Carlisle. That's it.
yeah, for me the same. Carlisle's the one that gets me proper beast mode performance. Other than that, not really. Altair did well for me though when I was testing it.
I need to test it on my skin. Even Urfa Greatness, people were saying like it's a beast mode, all this. I tried it on my skin. I wasn't getting anything crazy from it.
So what about Haldane for you then?
I get like 9, 10 hours.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll come on to them in a second, but there's another fragrance that your boy picked up. You probably haven't seen the review because he was out and about, but
I did. I was on the toilet. I was watching it.
we've got it, bro.
How is it? So you've smelled the original one. This is re-release, right?
Yeah, I've never smelt the original.
Oh, okay. You never smelled the original. Okay. Is
So
it?
it smells like, when I opened up the box earlier, yeah, I
Yeah, you
literally
said it was
sniffed it,
Coca-Cola.
bruv, Coca-Cola, literally. And when you smell it from here, it's like Coca-Cola with lime. That's what you pick up a lot. You don't pick up too much like sweetness. It's more spicy. It's like there's some patchouli or something in it. And I've got it on my skin. I sprayed both Narcotic Delight on this hand and this one on my left hand, and
Oh.
this one is strong. Like it's projecting nicely, whereas Narcotic Delight, bro, I can't smell anything.
Yeah, most Killian fragrances project well and last long. I haven't had like any bad performance with Killian except the blue bottle, Ginger Dash.
Yeah, Ginger Dash. Yeah. See, this is what I think Ginger Dash should be though, because this is like a spring kind of spring summery fragrance. It's fresh, it's airy, a little bit sweet, but it's more of like a hot weather fragrance
Yeah.
because this is part of their fresher collection, yeah, their fresh collection.
Okay.
And whereas all the other fragrances are like 190, £200, smoking hot 220, this one's 110.
Yeah, bro, when you said the price on this, I was like, what the fuck? Are you sure that's Killian?
Yeah. Hey, so I saw it on the website and I was like, 110. I was like, is this, sometimes they sell like hair mists or
Yeah,
something like that. I was
yeah.
like, is this the actual thing? And I was like, you know what? If it's an error, then I'm getting it for that price anyway. So I ordered it straight away. And yes, because it's part of their fresh collection. But 110 for this, I think it's a steal,
And
bro.
and if you said it's performing well, that would be a good summer pickup then. Summer, spring
Yeah.
pickup.
Because I sprayed it at 12. No, it would have been 1 o'clock. So now it's nearly 9. So that's 8 hours and it's still strong on my hand, which is that's not
I
too
need
bad, man.
I need to try that.
It's not gonna blow you away. It's not on that smoking hots level or anything, but for what it is, 110 for
Yeah,
like a spring
110.
summer fragrance,
Yeah.
it's all right, man. It's all right.
That's not bad at all. Yeah, from especially from Killian too, because most of their fragrances I feel like are over 150.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good. So what would
And
you rate those pickups
ooh,
from your favorite to least favorite?
oh, that's
That's
tough.
a hard one. I got you there. I
That
ooh. Okay.
okay,
I
okay. This one's gonna be a little bit controversial, yeah. But I'm gonna say out of the three, this is number one.
oh shit, a Montal?
Montal Vanilla Cake is number one for me, yeah. Wait, performance on this shit, crazy. Like 10 hours straight, like no problem at all. So that's number one. Then I've got to say Killian number two. And then the Initios in number three, bro.
Dude, I did not expect that. I thought that would be minimum or at like number 2 spot. Because like remember when we seen the notes, our
Mm,
mouth was watering when we seen the notes.
yeah.
But
But
damn, that's kind of a letdown.
I'm intrigued to see what you actually think of it when you get your nose on it because I think smell wise you're gonna be a bit disappointed, man. Because you see the cognac cherry in there, you want it to be a little bit sweeter than it is.
Yeah.
Whereas it's more of like a musky, dry, spicy tobacco scent instead.
I'm probably not gonna be a fan of that because me and you, we both love our sweet fragrances.
Yeah,
So that one
yeah.
might not really rock us that much, or it's not gonna rock me.
Yeah.
That's
But like it's a
unfortunate.
good fragrance, but it's definitely not gonna be the best of the year, bro. No way.
Yeah, no. We're still early on, and there's still gonna be some crazy releases
Yeah,
that are gonna happen this year. But so far, Initio kind of has a flop.
yeah. I'm saying this. Is it worth £250? No, you're gonna want a fragrance that's a fucking beast mode for that price.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Probably. Go ahead.
what I did see today though, I saw the Suspiro fragrance that you and Rix was talking about.
Bro,
It,
wait, at
was
the
it called?
store or
No, I saw it online. Is it called
Mash?
Marshino?
Yeah, something like that. It starts with an M.
Right,
Bro,
it had strawberry, peach, apple, rose, vanilla.
bro, those three red bottles from Suspiro, you have to get your nose on. And I feel like you'll probably pick one up.
There's nowhere to try them here though. Can you try them in the US?
No, no, not where I am. I haven't seen them in the stands or anything. I thought
Mm.
they would be more accessible over there. Oh,
They're not in Harrods. Then they're literally nowhere.
oh shit! I did not know that. I didn't expect that. They don't have a boutique or anything over there.
No, nothing, nothing.
Like they're an Italian brand, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm surprised. They're even more expensive here and harder to find than discounters too. Like you can't find them in stores where I am, and you can't find them
Mm.
on discounters either.
Wow.
That's gonna be a bummer because I wanted to pick one of those red bottles up, bro, but for retail it's like 300 something, and that
Yeah, that is
I don't want to
steep.
drop that. I'm sorry. Yeah,
That is steep, man.
if you want to send me one,
I
I'll
wear
gladly
hair.
accept it. I'll take that any day.
And then another thing I got this week was a Parfums de Marly Discovery
This,
set.
ooh, is those 5 mLs, 10 mLs?
10. So four 10 mLs. And we've got these four.
Oh no, is that Pegasus?
Yeah, Pegasus,
Pegasus,
Percival,
Percival, Leighton,
Leighton,
and Haultain.
Houghton.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
man. So
good.
I got invited to go to a Parfums de Marly event this week.
Ooh, how
Crazy.
was it? How was it?
Oh, bro, I was shitting myself, man. I like going to events. It's gonna sound weird. I like going to the events, getting invited is cool, going there, you learn so
Yeah.
much, but it's like for me in my head, like the build up of going to the event and stuff and the nerves that come with it is fucking it's a lot, man. I'm like shitting myself before I walk in and I'm like, I'm just going there to sit down and like listen and shit. But
Yeah, I
it's
feel like yeah, the build up to it, you're nervous, but once you sit down and relax, I feel like it's definitely like a whole different vibe.
yeah. Like if we was going to an event together, me and you, or I don't know,
Oh,
me and Ragnar or something, it's like it's cool. But when you don't know who else is going, it's like, oh shit. Like you play out so many scenarios in your head and it
it's
just,
like you
yeah,
feel like you're that new kid at school.
yeah,
Like
yeah, I swear. And as well, when you know everyone's more like Instagram and like you're the like TikTok guy kind of thing, you think, oh, they probably all know each other already,
mhm.
and no one's really gonna know who you are and shit. It's like you're the odd one out. It's weird, but it was a sick event, man. I learned so much, bro. So much.
Yeah, I seen you know how there was an Afnan event in Miami?
Mm,
So they posted like a clip of the event. Bro, I didn't recognize a single person there. And I seen
yeah.
Fragrance Knowledge comment on the post that he was like, I wish there was more fragrance creators there. So apparently like most of those events, not even fragrance creators get
Mm.
to go. I think it's like more beauty sided.
Yeah, like so I was at the event and I was speaking to one guy and I was like, "Oh, you like what do you do?" And he was like, "Oh, I do fashion content." So like he got invited to it because obviously fashion, fragrance, everything can go into each
Yeah.
other. And it's like the more industries the fragrance brand dives into, they can get some lifestyle creators, fragrance creators, beauty, fashion. It's like they branch out the most. But yeah, you would think fragrance would be like fragrance creators mainly.
That's what I was thinking. Because when you guys had an offline event in UK, there
Yeah.
was Ragnar, there was you, there was Jury, there was who else went?
But
Was that
other than that, no one else was fragrance creators.
see that's the most fragrance creators I've probably seen in one event.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true, man.
Other than Scenic Sport, but that's not just one specific brand type thing.
Yeah. So we saying any pickups this week then?
Just only one.
Oh, the Ombre Nomad came through
The
clutch.
big beast.
Oh,
Ah.
so you've tried it before, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, I've tried it before.
And what's it saying
Probably
on skin?
probably the best Louis Vuitton there is. Bro, I was wearing this and it was like 6 hours in, and I was like, yo, do you still smell my cologne? I was like, yeah, you can still smell that shit from like a mile away. I'm like, dude, this thing is a fucking beast.
Yeah, it's
And
so strong, bro. So
I
strong.
I love that about it. This is probably the strongest Louis Vuitton and the best Louis Vuitton fragrance.
Yeah.
And probably the
So
one that's worth the most.
do you think it's so over here it's £320, so that's probably like what 360. Do you think it's worth that price?
Here on retail, it's $400. I got it for 280.
That's good.
We don't have discounters, but we have people who like have access to like refill
Yeah.
bottles and all that. So they were selling this it's like a whole Facebook marketplace, and it's a group where other people can join and sell their fragrances and whatnot.
Oh.
And they were selling like a bunch of these for 280. As soon as I seen that, bro, I was like, I had to get that shit ASAP because I am not paying $410 retail for this.
I was literally gonna say, would you pay 400 plus?
No, no. I've always wanted to get it, but every time I open up the Louis Vuitton website and I see that price tag, bro, I'm like, I'm not getting it anymore. But
So
280, I think it's worth 280.
yeah, because 280 brings it to like £250 in the
Yeah,
UK. So but that's
yeah,
100% worth it, yeah.
yeah.
So the debate obviously that's going on in the fragrance industry now is Ombre Nomad or Oud Maracuja. Have you tried Oud Maracuja?
I have, yes. I
What are
think
you
they're
saying?
both great, man. I think I like Oud Maracuja a little bit more than Ombre Nomad.
Mm,
I think Oud Maracuja is a little bit smoother and a little bit more unique than
yeah,
Ombre Nomad. Because Ombre Nomad, there's a lot of rose oud incense fragrances out there.
yeah,
Um, it's not the most unique DNA there is, so you could definitely find something like it for a lot cheaper. And I think
yeah.
Oud Maracuja takes, the Ombre Nomad DNA kind of thing and makes it a little better.
Yeah, no, there's definitely an argument for Oud Maracuja being more unique. Obviously, haven't really seen the passion through Oud kind of vibe. So you've got the
Yeah.
sweetness with the strength of the fragrance. It's more of a bold scent. And as well, when there's a fragrance that kind of bangs, like Ombre Nomad, and then there's loads of dupes on it, like you just got Ilham Al Oud, you got all of this. It kind of, I feel like it
Ruins.
devalues the fragrance a little bit. So
That's how I felt a little bit about Angel Share. Angel
mm,
Share, like when I first got it, no, there was no really dupes about it, and I was loving the hell out of it. And bro, I just started seeing dupes left and right and up and down of fucking Angel Share. I think every
crazy.
company has a dupe of Angel Share right now.
Yeah, it's literally crazy.
And I feel like that's what's gonna happen with Oud Maracuja. A lot of companies are gonna start duping that too, and it's gonna devalue it, and people are not gonna start hyping it as much as they are right now.
100. As soon as a good dupe comes through Oud Maracuja, whoever promotes that, it's literally going to sell itself.
It's over. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
literally how it is. Like a lot of people hate on dupes and all that, but they do ruin the reputation of the original fragrance, I want to say.
Yeah. There's pros and cons to it. Obviously, financially and being able to try perfumes that you wouldn't be able to afford and stuff like that. And obviously, they're much cheaper than everything else. So for that reason, it's fine. But obviously, it does devalue the original. But then, if you can smell like a $500 perfume for $50, happy days, isn't it?
That's how I was. I was like, dude, I got Ombre Nomad 280, but I have two clones for like $40 that smell
Yeah.
almost the same. They don't last as much, but it's a good sacrifice for the price. If I wasn't a fragrance creator, I probably wouldn't have bought this. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, no, I fully understand that, man, fully.
Yeah.
So I saw you dropped a video the other day, yeah, on rose oud combinations, yeah, which I think is probably it's up there with the best combinations of fragrance notes. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to go through like, so what other combinations do you like in a fragrance that you think just works more times than it doesn't?
Tobacco and honey. Okay, I know you might not be the biggest fan, but I know you really liked what is it, Tobacco Honey by Guerlain?
Yeah,
You really liked that one, right?
yeah,
And Tobacular is a tobacco and honey as well. And I
yeah.
think those two are really damn good. And
Is
they
is
really work out really well because you get that dirtiness from the tobacco, that smoky dirtiness from the tobacco, but it's sweetened by the honey, which kind of
yeah.
comes off gourmand. It's for some reason it just works out really well.
Is Lamar Elixir or honey tobacco?
Honey tobacco, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
And that one is really good and really hyped up by a lot of people. And I think that was probably one of the biggest, trends in 2023, that tobacco honey. And I think
yeah,
that's why Lamar Elixir took that because they probably see Naxos getting talked about a lot and they're like, we could do this too.
yeah. No, 100%. Like, so when I saw you do that, I was like thinking about two notes that just work together so well. Yeah, and for me, apple and vanilla, bro.
Ooh,
Apple and vanilla
from
just
Carlisle
yeah.
and
Nishani Ani X,
oh yeah, Nishani Ani X.
bro.
Ah,
It's
Nishani Ani X is so damn good. There's vanilla no, there's no vanilla in smoking hot, right?
N-
I
no,
think
no, I don't.
there's
Is
no.
it Tonka?
I think so. Let me check.
It might be Tonka bean in it.
Because I feel like there is vanilla in smoking hot. Yeah, bourbon vanilla.
Oh, okay,
And that one has apple.
yeah. It just
And
slaps every time.
you're right. That one is a really good combination. Um, what other combinations are there? I think those two are up there, like they're top of the chart.
Yeah, yeah. No, apple and vanilla because it can work both ways. You see it in smoking hot with a dark winter fragrance, but the Nishane Annie X is more of the spring summer scent. So
Uplifting, yeah.
it's just so fascinating how the notes just work, man.
It's diversive. Like you mix those two with something else and you can make it into in any season type of fragrance.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, so when I was at the Parfums de Mali event, they've got a boutique. I think they've only got, I think they said four in the whole world. So London, Paris, and I think they said two in
New
Dubai,
York.
maybe.
I think
Yeah,
there's one in New
yeah.
York, yeah.
They said there's one in, yeah, two in the US.
Yeah. Oh,
and
okay.
in and in the boutiques, they've got the actual natural, the oils, like what they would use in most of the perfumes. So I'm gonna go down there and actually test like which oils and stuff because they had loads. They had lavender, pink pepper, all of that stuff. So at the event, they actually had real bergamot, and obviously I've never smelt or
Yeah.
flipping seen bergamot before. And it is so sour. It's
It's
so
so
sour. I didn't
bitter.
expect. Yeah, it's so bitter, man.
Yeah. Suspiro did that at Senexport. They were giving us raw ingredients of some of them that they use in their fragrances. And one of them they gave us was aldehydes. Bro, I
Okay.
was smelling that shit. I was like, can't smell anything. It
Yeah.
doesn't smell like anything. And I was just, bro, I was like, I can't really smell anything.
Because isn't that more of like a mineral kind of airy note in a fragrance?
It's an airy note. Yeah, it's mostly found in summer fragrances, summer spring fragrances. But when you smell it on its own, you don't really detect anything.
Mm,
It definitely
yeah.
mixes well when you put in other notes with it. I don't know how it really works out and comes out like that, but when you smell it on its own, it doesn't really smell like anything, man.
Like the same thing with, so we tried the note of vanilla, yeah? And I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be nice. It's gonna be so sweet like a cake. I could hardly smell anything on the thing. I was
Bro,
like, yeah, did you dip it in properly?
that's how I was. I was like, yo, vanilla is my favorite note. Let's get it. I can't wait to smell it. And I smelled it. I was like, you sure this is vanilla? This shit don't
Yeah,
smell like vanilla.
I know. So and that's why I remember speaking to someone who worked at the Roja Parfums boutique, and he said when you smell like vanilla in a fragrance, it's not vanilla you're getting, it's tonka bean.
It's tonka bean. Is that the
So
the main the main sweetness from
yeah,
the tonka bean? So you get
yeah,
like a sour, I don't know if I want to say sour, a little bit dirty. I kind of want to say that when I smelled the original, like the raw form of vanilla, it kind of smelled dark or a little dirty.
yeah. So I would definitely say dirty. It was like, yeah, it wasn't sweet or
Yeah,
like
or edible.
anything gourmand, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's literally the tonka bean. So maybe the tonka bean and vanilla paired together adds more of that sweetness to it. But who knows,
That
man?
kind
We're
of
not
makes sense.
perfumers. Hopefully one day.
One day.
But
But
that's
it
what I
was
mean.
I love doing that, dude. When I tried it, I was like, yo, it's actually dope to smell the raw ingredient by itself. Because like
Yeah.
when you smell a fragrance and they're all mixed in together, you're like, wow, this smells so good, you know. It seems like it would be easy to mix those notes together and make it smell good, but then you smell the original notes and you're like, bro, how the fuck they mixed this and they actually made it smell good?
Bro, the note of oud is disgusting, bro. It is
Fucking stinks.
disgusting.
It
It stinks like
stinks.
shit, bro. But then, so we had loads. We had like musk, we had musk, vanilla, oud, bergamot. So then, because they're all on different testing strips, you can put like two together and have a smell. And everything with oud just stunk.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're putting it in fragrances and making them smell fantastic. Like,
Yeah, people or companies that do oud fragrances that actually make them smell good, like they do a decent job. Cause like oud fragrances like Haltane, it smells amazing. Oud
mm,
fragrances like Ombre Nomad smells really good. Oud Maracuja smells really good, and it's nice to see like the outcome that they put out, you know,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
final product.
and that's the whole thing. So if anyone listening has the chance to be able to go and try and test raw ingredients, go and do that. And
Do
then
it.
maybe you'll find, say, a certain ingredient like musk, and you'll be like, "Raw, I really like musk." And then you can dive into that kind of avenue of fragrances. Like, just don't listen to people's reviews and be like, "Yeah, cool, I want to buy this, this, and that." Find your taste and see what you actually like, and then discover fragrances that we might not be recommending to people.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, man, super interesting. And there's so much there's so much to learn when it comes to fragrances. Like,
I agree. Like we had no clue how these raw ingredients smell like, and we don't have access to them. So when there's a chance that presents itself, when a company, you know, puts it out there, you can smell raw ingredients,
yeah.
and you actually put your nose on it, you're like, what the fuck? I did not expect it to be like this.
And like, so loads of people like probably think like, how can you fucking make videos about fragrances, go to these fragrance events, smell raw ingredients? Like, do so I'm asking you, like, do you ever get bored when it comes to fragrances?
No, I don't ever get bored of when it comes to fragrances and like smelling and trying out new stuff. I just kind of get bored of just kind of uploading in a way, just the
Mm,
video format of it. But smelling
yeah,
new fragrances, trying new fragrances, that's a whole different ball game.
yeah. Because if you're just like literally doing the same video, just sitting there reviewing a fragrance, obviously it becomes like just like automatic, and
Repetitive.
it's just
Yeah,
like, yeah. So yeah, man, we just got to just keep mixing it up to keep everything fresh, and it keeps it fresh for people watching the videos as well. Like,
agreed, agreed. Like the landscape video that I did, you know, you were talking about it earlier. I was like, yeah, it's actually kind of refreshing to do a video in landscape. Like it
yeah.
actually like I had the camera like set up differently. I was like, yo, it actually looks nice.
Mm.
Like it, you know, it kind of gave me the feeling of being on YouTube without being on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, because when you do it in landscape, people can click on it and make it full screen where they
Full
turn the phone
screen,
to
yeah.
the side. And yeah, whenever I've done YouTube videos, it's just a different because everything's like a lot closer
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the background's a little bit out of shot. Whereas when you're in that, you can kind of see everything. It's just a different kind of vibe. And I feel like it's a bit more like of a intimate. It feels like you're actually talking to the viewer a little bit more.
Yeah, it feels like it's more engaging.
Yeah.
And I seen TikTok is starting to push out landscape videos, so that's one of the main reasons I did it. But after doing it, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll do it again. I don't know where I'm gonna go after that. Maybe that was like the first step into starting YouTube or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but I definitely think YouTube, because when we speak about fragrances, yeah, we we don't just describe a fragrance in 30 seconds and stuff. Whereas when
Mm,
we have to upload a video, people want it quick, quick, quick. Whereas
yeah,
we can go into so many different avenues when it comes to a scent. You can drop a flipping 20-minute review on Dior Homme Intense.
yeah,
Like, and
100%.
people want to know like your experience with it, how it's worked on your skin, when you've got compliments on it and shit like that, which I think you'll be perfect for that as well.
Yeah, I agree because like if it's YouTube styled, you could take 5 minutes into how it performs, 5 minutes into the top notes, 5 minutes into
Yeah.
bass notes, 5 minutes in the mid notes. With TikTok, you're like 5 seconds into the bass notes, five
Yeah.
seconds into mid notes, 5 seconds into performance. You
Yeah.
have to like shorten it by so much.
Because the audience is different. So on TikTok, people just want to know, yo, does this shit smell good?
Does it
Whereas on
perform?
YouTube, YouTube, they care, so they want to know what's in it.
Yeah,
They want to
yeah.
know. They want to know the story of how you even found out about it. Where did you buy it? Like, what price did you buy it at? On TikTok, no one really gives a shit.
Yeah, they just want to know the price, performance,
Yeah,
a quick summary of how it smells. Boom, that's it.
yeah. Is it a compliment getter? Is it blind buy worthy?
Is
Done.
it a
Bye
penny
bye.
dropper?
Yeah,
Nah, that stays on YouTube, bro.
yeah. No, for real, man. But yeah, like I definitely think it's something you should dive into if, as well. If you enjoyed it, you enjoyed making the landscape
Yeah,
content. So I think,
that
yeah,
was
just do
fun.
do more of them, man.
Yeah, I want to see. Maybe I'll put up a poll and see, be like, hey, would you guys be down and seeing, longer form videos where I dive deeper into the notes, dive deeper into how I got it, how it smells, how it projects,
Yeah,
if I had any compliments, boom, was the compliment, something like that.
yeah. No, I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be dope. So everyone go over to Cologne Talks page and said, yo, YouTube needs to start, my bro. Comment that on his last video.
Dude,
Start
because
YouTube
I
ASAP.
seen a couple of your YouTube videos and it was actually like refreshing to see because I'm used to seeing you for like 2 minutes. Boom, two
Yeah,
minutes a day, that's it. But it's nice when I see you for like 10 minutes and you're engaging, you're talking way more. I see more of your personality. I see
yeah.
more of the behind the scenes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I enjoy it, man. I think it's just a better, it just feels more relaxed. Like
Yeah.
you can take your time with it. You can explain the process of it. Like if you had an interesting interaction with the person selling it to you, like I think that would be like you could make a whole 20-minute video on YouTube about how you got smoking hot in New
Yeah.
York
Yeah,
and
and I
that
could
kind of
show the
process.
clips of me in New York. I could show the clips of just the boutique in general. I could add like so much more to the video that adds to
Yeah,
the story. As whereas TikTok, you can't really you want to make it as short as possible.
yeah. Yeah,
With
like
YouTube, you want to make it as long as possible.
yeah. So when you finally monetize, you can flip and put ads in everywhere. But even when I drop like my TJ Talks news every Friday, they range from like 4 to 5 minutes, and they seem to do
They do
really well.
good.
Like so,
Yeah, I've
I
seen
think
that.
if that was even in landscape, that would like bang.
Do
I think the last 10, 15 episodes of TJ Talks news has like 50K views minimum, and a 5 minute
yo,
video, which is crazy, bro.
try the next one in landscape because like I said, TikTok is pushing it and you get really good numbers in general when you do it in portrait. Try it in
Yeah,
landscape and see how it works. Because I seen Fragrance Knowledge, he was saying he might try it and all that. So I'm like, I think TikTok will start transforming into a bigger like social network
yeah. Because obviously them doing the landscape is them essentially competing with YouTube.
with YouTube. Yeah. Because
But
that's their
you can't
biggest competitor, probably that and Instagram. They kind of really
yeah.
got Instagram B on Reels.
Mm.
But with YouTube, people go to YouTube for longer form content, landscape, all that, and they're trying to go into that.
I think it's going to be a little bit difficult, yeah, because TikTok people are used to bang, 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 watching
Yeah,
videos quick. So then if you're mixing up with bang, oh, turn the phone that way, then you can't swipe. You got to come out of it, come off it. It kind of slows down the platform, which is what they want,
yeah,
obviously, because people paying ads and stuff like that.
yeah.
But I just don't know if it's the right move to go. Obviously, we'll see in the end. But if they want to do that, they need to start paying YouTube money for views, boy.
Yeah, hopefully. Dude, I've seen a few other creators that the pay has been getting worse for RPM.
Bro,
It's been bad. Like I'm not naming any names or anything, but me personally, I used to get $1 RPM last year, mid last year.
shit.
Now it's a lot worse.
Bruv, like my RPM is shit, and I don't know what affects it.
I
It's shit, bro. It's so dead.
I heard it's engagement, like how long they stay and actually watch the video. Like, so if they watch for 5 seconds, the RPM will go down. If they watch for like a 75% of the video, the
Mm.
RPM will go up. But yeah, I haven't seen it go up ever. I've only ever seen it go down.
And this is the crazy thing. Loads of like people who follow us probably think, oh, like you get videos that do mad numbers. You're getting like 2, 3 grand a month. Hey, listen,
That's more
it's
like two,
not.
$3.
Hey, that is facts, bro. Like, so people need to know we're not making bread off of
We're
TikTok
not.
video views.
It's not something that we can live off at all. Not even like anytime close, probably.
Hey, I'll put it in the best way possible. Yeah. So I think I had 3 million views that qualified, yeah, in the month of January, yeah.
Mhm.
And the money that I can cash out from that won't even pay my car insurance, bro, for the
Dude, me
month.
neither. It'll pay like half of it, less than half.
And
People
and
think
it's not
we're
even that expensive as well.
it's fucking crazy, man. People think we're making thousands to the point where they want to do it for the money.
Yeah.
If you're going into this for the money, get out. Get out. It's
Is that
over
real?
for you before it starts.
Is that real? I think that's the perfect way to end this episode, bro. It is that real, man. If you're
It's
getting
it's
into TikTok for the peas in fragrance
it,
content, yeah, just listen, stop,
it's game
stop.
over. I'd recommend you do TikTok shop videos on anything than that. It's not
Yeah,
gonna make you anywhere as you think you'd make you.
yeah, trust me.
I got in, bro, and I would think I was like, yo, this is gonna be something I can live off. Fuck no.
I remember the first time it was like last summer, and you was like, bro, are you on the creator program? And I'm like, no, I'm not even on it. I wasn't even on it at the time. And you're like, bro, you need to sign up to that shit.
It was
And
good
yeah,
back then, bro. It went to shit because I was getting $1 RPM. Now I'm not even close to that.
yeah, they're scamming us, man. They're
Oh
scamming
man,
us, bro.
it's tough. Yeah, if you're going into fragrance content creation for the money, steer away. Go to YouTube or something. Just it
Yeah,
ain't for you, man. It's fucked over here.
it's not what you think it is, but yeah, man. I was bro, the time just flies when we're recording, bro.
Yeah, time does fly. It's always like a good time, bro. Like even sometimes we even end the episode and we hop on after just to chat. We could go on for like another hour and 2 hours.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. But yeah, another sick episode down. Next one, definitely gonna get a guest on, so you'll see a new face on there. You still can't do it. What's
Bro,
going
I
on?
updated my laptop now.
Imagine. Sorry, bro. Does that work?
I need to refund this shit. I'm going back to Best Buy.
Hey, there we go. But listen,
Hey,
thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate it. Show us some love. Make sure you go over and comment on Cologne Talks video. Start YouTube ASAP, and we'll catch you in
appreciate
the
it.
next episode, man. Love for the
Peace
love, my
out.
people.
Love for the love, my people.
Wow. Let's go.
Fuck.